Well, hey, man. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the latest episode of Love Island, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Y'all, I see y'all down over here in these comments. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys are not featuring Charlie Deer. But listen, I'm going to get into Charlie. I'm going to talk about Charlie. I think I have a different perspective than you guys, but we will definitely talk about it. So let's go ahead and hop right on into this review. Okay. Actually, before I get into the review, just a quick note, I am doing reviews on F-Boy Island. So you guys make sure that you check out those videos over here on my channel. And I know we getting tired. I know the show was boring, but we ain't got that much long. Okay, we came this far, y'all. Let's hang in there. Okay, let's try to hang in there. No matter how much they piss us off, and no matter how much they keep bringing Jeremy and Olivia back, let's go ahead and hang in. All right, let's go ahead and hop in since we talk about Olivia. Okay, Olivia says that if Korey finds a better connection, she'll need to respect it, but she won't like it. I don't think she's gonna respect anything if it came down to Korey finding a better connection. Just like when she said, I think it was last night when I was watching the Monday exclusive or something, she made sure that, like, when somebody asked her, like, if you had a choice or whatever to do something right now, like, what would it be? And she was like, have sex with Korey. So I felt like that was her applying a little bit of pressure in front of the girls to let them know that, you know, we here, we see each other. Okay, so I don't think that she would respect his decision to move forward with anyone else, honestly. And then she might, we'll see. But I also said this on my Twitter page. I said, I know they're going to continue to try to keep Olivia in the house. And the reason why I figured, I was like, they're going to send some more guys. As you guys saw at the end of the episode, they are sending in 2 more guys. Okay, so I feel like one of them just might be her Stilo, enough for her to, you know, turn her eyes away to go somewhere else so that Korey can go do what he going to do over there with Miss Bailey. Give me 1 second, y'all. I am trying to... Okay, great, perfect. All right. So, anywho, the guys are speaking on 42. So y'all know the new girls in the house. Okay, they looking cute. Miss Alana, Ellie, Miss Bailey. Okay, the guys are yelling out 42. For y'all that do not know, 42 means baby girl got it going on. Okay, baby girl is fine. That's what they're out there speaking on. Okay. Now Kira is pressed, as I told y'all in the last video I did for Monday night. She's still upset about the fact that Will was not giving her no eye contact, even though he has given her all of his eyeballs. Okay, since she has been in that house. All right, I don't know how much more of his eyeballs she wants. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Alana tells Will that she thinks he is mysterious, but she likes his energy. I'm like, they don't even go together. What you mean you like his energy? So you like mysteriousness? Is that what you're trying to tell America? Because that don't even go together. He's mysterious, but I like your energy. Girl, bye. Okay, Will also goes on to talk about how he feel like he's the luckiest person in the villa. Again, Will, bye. Okay, he feels like he's the luckiest person. I'm like, okay, all right. You weren't saying that last week though, when you was all up on Miss Floto. You weren't saying that last week, but anyway, honey, whatever. So then Korey and Ellie seem to be having a good time for the most part. They both seem like they're goofballs, and y'all know, Miss Ellie feels as though she needs somebody that's gonna match her energy, and I think that Korey would match her energy great. But y'all know Korey don't really like nobody that got melanin in them, and that's just what it is. Okay, he don't really like nobody that got melanin in them like that. Okay, so period. Okay, your melanin has to be very faint for Korey. So I don't think there's a connection for he and Ellie, and he's already said that. Okay, he's featuring and feeling Miss Bailey. But let's go ahead and move on. Jeremy is feeling Alana, and Alana is super cute. She's super cute, but I figure Alana might end up going home. Now I see Jeremy picking her, but I also see Jeremy fake ass picking Olivia as well. If Korey gets the first choice to choose who he wants to be with, and he says Bailey, I can see Jeremy picking Olivia just to pick Olivia because they both like to be in the house and not give anything. Okay, that's what I could see. Somebody says stay on Korey. You know I am. You know I am. I am definitely going to be staying on his neck. Do you hear me? I'm staying on that neck, honey. I am tired of him. Let me go ahead and go back. So Will and Trina are talking, y'all. Will gonna give us a little piece of a tear. I said, okay, we see you pulling the Trina. It's fine. We're gonna get into it. So then What did he? So she talks to him about, you know, the conversation that was had with Shannon. I think that happened on Sunday night when Shannon was just giving to the girls. When she went off on Will, I think Shannon probably started the episode going off on Miss Jeannie, and then ended the episode going off on Will, honey. Too funny. So Shannon, y'all know they got into it, and then he was over there talking about that. He said he doesn't want any bad vibes, and Trina tells him that he reacted in the moment. He was frustrated. She also said that they were name calling. I said, oh, I ain't hear Will call her no name. Now, why they didn't drop that in the Monday night exclusive, honey? Why we didn't hear that? Okay, because he knew he would have got dragged up and down. So, yeah, I guess he said some names, said some things to Shannon. Shannon repeated that, and Trina tells him, listen, like, I just want your attention to be focused on Miss Kira. Okay, let's just focus on Miss Kira at this time. And he's like, I'm confused at what it is that y'all are seeing. Like, I want to know what it is that y'all are seeing. I wanted Trina to keep it 100% real. He kept going back to Casa Amor, and I'm like, I think it's probably overall for real. The girls are seeing one thing, I guess, because they are trying to protect Kira, or they feeling for Kira knowing that she's so in love with him. But the guys are seeing another thing, as though she's really not, you know what I'm saying, a good match for you. But either or, he talked about how, and this is what I did not like that Will did. He tried to sit up there and put everything off on Flo, like Flo came to the room, Flo came to the bed, Flo did this, Flo did that. But you also was setting Korey up to make him be the person to decide who sleeps where, because you really wanted Flo in your bed. And that's exactly what ended up happening. The other times outside of the challenges, you chose to kiss Flo because that's what you wanted to do. You kissed her passionately, and it seems like you kissed her even more passionately than what you actually kissed Kira. So come on, that's not making any sense. So I didn't like all that. And then when he cried, y'all said, oh, Will crying, okay? It was just a little piece of a teardrop. Like, it was like this much that came out, and it sat right there on his face. It was like right there. I was like, you're not going to sit up here and play me in America. Y'all too, I'm glad y'all two having this conversation, Trina and Will, because y'all good at faking tears, clearly. I see why y'all good friends, honey. I felt the way about it. Trina says that she feels as though Shannon was not being considerate. She says that Shannon has no right to tell anyone about their relationship. I have to agree with Trina. Shannon does not have a right to tell anyone anything about their relationship, because if the shoe was on the other foot, she wouldn't want to hear nobody telling her anything about Josh. She wouldn't want to hear anything about it. So, girl, go sit in your corner and eat your food, ma'am. All right? Let Miss Kira be dumb on her own. Let her go. Okay. What else happened? Let's go ahead and move on. So Kira says that she wants them to respect her relationship. I said, oh, look at Kira. Kira trying to get bossed up on somebody. Not Miss Kira, honey. Kira says she wants them to respect her relationship and how she feels. I was like, let her be stupid. Let her be stupid. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Do not save her. She does not want to be saved. Okay. Leave her with this man so they can catch the Greyhound together. Okay, let it be what it's gonna be. All right. Shannon says, if that's what you want, no, because that's what you said, right? If that's what you want, then fine. You don't have to worry about me saying anything, girl. I'm out of it, girl. Okay, love on your boy and all of his fakeness, okay? Nope, that's what you said. And Kira said, well, the way you're coming at me is actually wrong. I didn't say if anybody was wrong or right. You know, you guys both said some things or whatever. Shannon said, girl, really, right now, I'm not even interested in really having this conversation. You know, I've already said what it is that I said. So you're going to do what you want to do. You're going to continue to get played. So, I mean, girl, if that's what you want to do, then who am I? Okay, let me tell y'all, Miss Shannon was getting ready to turn up yet again. I said, not Shannon, you about to have Shannon turn up on another one, honey. And it's about to be you. Okay, but it was like they ended up hugging it out. But I do hope Shannon just let her do what she gonna do. Because she either gonna find out in the house in front of America, or she gonna find out outside of the house, and America still gonna find out about it by way of the blog. So it don't matter. Let her do what she gonna do, okay? So Cash and her feelings about Charlie. So yes, we're here on Cash. Cash is in her feelings about Charlie. She says that he doesn't want to cuddle. He ain't trying to kiss her. She's talking, so she ain't getting no love or nothing. So she's feeling pressed. So pressed to the point where she don't even want to fix this man no breakfast, honey. I said, Cash, mad. Cash, is you mad? At first I was wondering if it was the girls, but when I thought about it, I'm like, he don't really got no connection with the new girls in the house. Little do Cash know. Like Ellie, you know, she pulled him for a sit down or whatever. I mean, to dinner, she pulled him to dinner, but she says that his energy is too mellow. his energy is too mellow for her. So I'm like, he ain't really got no connections in the house. So I think at this point, when I'm thinking, he's probably still mad at you about the stuff that happened with Cinco, even though he's out here saying that he ain't really mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So what else happened? She says that hold on, let me see what I wrote. Oh yeah, I was just saying that he probably still mad about the Cinco situation. But I'm concerned for Cash because she really ain't got no other options in the house. But he also ain't got no other options in the house unless he does go for Ellie. But Ellie didn't seem like she was that interested in him anyway. Okay. So Jeremy speaks on Alana. Okay. He says that she's told him that she's interested. He likes her, but he's more so into Bailey. Like that's his style. He's more so interested in going over to Bailey, right? So then Korey says that because Jeremy want to ask like, how are you and Olivia? He was like, me and Olivia, you know what I'm saying? Like we're good. Things are progressing. But when Bailey came in and she turned my head. I'm like, y'all know I can't stand Korey for real. Like, I can't stand him. So anyway, he's talking about Miss Bailey, how much he like her, right? So what was so funny was how Jeremy tried to throw the conversation back on the connection that Korey has with Olivia. And even though Charlie don't say a lot, Charlie does what needs to be done. Charlie said what he needed to say to Miss Jenny to start that shit in the house. Here for it. He quiet, but I appreciated it. And then he turned around and called Jeremy out and said, look at him. Look at this dude over here. He keeps trying to put the Olivia situation off on you. And I said, yes, call the thing a thing, Charlie. You may be quiet, but you ain't stupid. Okay? Call the thing a thing. I was so here for it. I thought it was hilarious. Okay? Olivia over there telling the girls that, guys, Korey likes these girls. Yeah, I know, like he really likes these girls. And I'm like, what you expecting him to do? One thing about it though, one thing about Korey, I also said this on my Twitter. Korey likes attention. Korey do not like Olivia. He really don't. I do believe he really is attracted to Bailey, but overall, Korey just likes attention. And I think the reason why he went with Olivia when Olivia got back from Casa Amor was because they ain't have no other options in the house, even though he chose Leslie. But also Olivia was giving him that attention that Leslie was not giving him. That's what I was gathering. So that's that. I really feel like he only likes attention, and I can't stand for it, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. Where else am I at? Let me go up. Okay, yeah. So Alana is saying that Alana wants to get to know Charlie, which was very shocking to me because it came left field, and I think because of the options she likes, like she likes Josh, she likes Will, but of course they're already in a situation. They in a couple, so she can't have them. She sees who the girls are pretty much choosing. So who else is kind of left in a sense is Charlie, because Ellie didn't think that they matched. So Elena wants to go and get to know Charlie. Okay, she's interested. He says that he thinks that she's very beautiful, which she is. What else? He says that she says she wants to know what's going on with he and Cash. Right? He's trying to figure out what the hell going on with he and Cash. He's feeling a way about Cash, but they haven't had the conversation. I do appreciate what Charlie did do. He did not necessarily go off and pursue Miss or say he would pursue Miss what's her name? Miss Elena, until he showed me something different. And it's crazy because y'all know I wasn't featuring Charlie originally. So I can't be mad at him because he wants to figure out things with Cash first before he goes and starts pursuing someone else. So I felt him on that. I was like, okay, we see each other. Okay, cool. So then what else happened? Cash is pressed and she's talking with the girls about him not being touchy-feely or whatever. Y'all know the same thing Isaiah said. She's doing a little too much. Okay, Olivia is getting real feelings for Korey, but she's starting to feel herself push away. And I'm like, girl, I need you to push yourself so far that you ain't even on the island no more. So girl, just go keep pushing, push it real good. Okay, push it real good, because you and Jeremy have just been on vacation at this point, and we know it's a vacation, but y'all have not made no real connections or nothing. Okay, so yeah, like not even had a piece of nothing. Well, I will say this: Jeremy did kind of have something with Florida. He did kind of have like a throuple situation with Florida, like Trina and Cash and Cinco kind of. So I mean, I'll give Jeremy that much. Okay, but Jeremy still don't seem like he want to be there, so I want him to go ahead and make his decision to go. But anyway, so we have Olivia and Jeremy decided to make moves with Miss Bailey, so he goes and sit down, has a conversation with her, wants to know what's what. Of course, she's liking Jeremy, but she's still liking Korey, but she don't know what to do because of course Korey still got Olivia there. but she don't know that he featuring Olivia, but he ain't really featuring Olivia, but she gonna have that conversation. So Olivia goes to run and talk to Korey to tell him about her feelings and how she's feeling and stuff. She really likes him, all this other stuff. What stood out to me when they had the conversation was she said that she wants him to do what's best for him, but she doesn't want to feel played or anything in the end. I said, then you don't want him to do what's best for him. What's best for him is going to be what's best for him, even if you're not a part of that equation, Miss Mamas. So I didn't really care for that. She's asking Korey about Bailey. Korey's like, I mean, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm not really sure. I'm just this or that. And I'm just seeing Korey as a little bit of an F boy for me. Okay, Korey is giving off a little bit of F boyness to me. I think that he is also straddling the fence and making sure that he holds on to Olivia just in case. And I feel like a lot of them are probably doing that right now. Okay, but I feel like he's trying to hold on to Olivia enough just in case Miss Bailey decides to go and choose Jeremy. So it's a mess. But where else are we? So Charlie and not Olivia, but Ellie. She asking him about he and Cash. He tells her that he started off good. You know, they were strong and stuff, but he says that he's at a place where he's confused, okay? And he's trying to get back to a place of where they were when they left Casa Amor, because I guess like he felt like he was on a high. He felt like life was grand and he was on a high and everything. So he's not there anymore, okay? Now Cash and Olivia is talking. Cash feeling jealous. She's jealous. She's thinking that the new girls had something to do with him. She's thinking the new girls have something to do with how he kind of feeling. And I don't think so. I really think that it's tied to Cinco for sure. And what she has shown him. And remember the conversation they had in the kitchen area? And she tried to play this man for Dom. Yeah, I think he kind of like, she trying to play me. Like, are you serious? So yes, what do I have in my notes? Yeah, she thinks it has something to do with the girl. She says she doesn't think he is realizing what she gave up to be with him. I ain't really like that, Miss Cash. Girl, you dead ass was about to kiss Cinco and stuff. You didn't have to give that person up for him. You chose to do that. What else? She says she doesn't want to be with a man that pulls back when things get hard. I understand where Cash is. I understand. Nobody wants to be with nobody like that. Okay. When you're going through stuff, you want to be able to work through things together. Nobody wants somebody that pulls back. I get it. Okay. So then Bailey and Korey. She really likes him, but has a fear of rejection. Okay. She doesn't want to be played either. And I'm like, okay, y'all making it tougher for Korey because Olivia don't want to play him, but he feel like he got a sense to her. But then at the end of the day, he want to go for what his heart really wants, you know, for himself, which is going to be Bailey. So he's in a tough spot. Korey says that, well, you know, we're not coupled up. We're not, you know, we haven't even something to say bad or anything. Okay. So we're not like, you and I can still do this if you want, you know? So yeah, I just want to let you know, like, we're not coupled up. We're not in an actual couple, you know? So, I mean, we just kiss and stuff. The connection just kind of happened like that, you know, but my options are still open here. So, you know, don't forget about me. Like, y'all know how I feel about it. Every time I think about Korey, y'all, I can't. I want him to leave. I want him, Jeremy, and Olivia. I want all of them to get eliminated in some capacity. What else did he say? Yeah, that's how I read that part. Okay, so Olivia and Josh. She wants to have a conversation with Josh because she's pressed now. I think she sees her time in the villa coming to an end. Very soon. I think she sees her time coming to an end, so she feels the need to go talk to the guys. Josh is the fakest dude in that house, in my opinion. She says that she doesn't want to be girlfriend number 2. She wants somebody to finally choose her. She never gets that. She wants somebody to choose her for her, all this other stuff. If she walks away, will you still be missing me or anything like that, right? Josh tells her that, well, I think that you should just trust. I think you should trust him. Just go with the flow for the most part. You know, he's telling you the same thing that he tells us. You know, just keep trying, Olivia. Meanwhile, on the back end, he's like, dude, I think you really need to get to know Bailey for real. I think you need to get to know her. Like, girl, these people ain't on your team, honey. These people is not on you. Let me tell y'all something. Josh could give a damn, honestly, what's going on with anybody, because he and Shannon already like these things. He know he ain't going home no time soon. So Josh don't give a damn what y'all do with y'all relationship. Josh is chilling. Okay. Sometimes Josh can keep it real, and sometimes I just be looking at him sideways. Ellie and Alana. So of course they're talking. They're talking about Charlie. Okay. But you know, although Alana likes him, both of the ladies thinks he's attractive. They want to get to know him more. They want to make sure that he's gonna make sure things are good with he and Miss Thang. What's Miss Thang name? Cash. Okay. Ellie says that his energy is very calming. Okay. I don't know why Ellie keeps saying that, but that's not what Ellie wants. Ellie does not want a person that's calming. She wants a goofy person like Korey. But I think she kind of backed up off Korey, even though she was initially attracted because Bailey likes him so much. So that kind of leaves Ellie and Alana, you know, on the back burner. So one of them, if not both of them, are going home, but we'll see, because it looks like we're going to get 2 new guys in, and that's going to be a mess. If the 2 new guys come in and they scoop up the other 2 girls, like, it's going to be a lot going on. So what else we got going on? Oh, so Bailey comes over to talk to the girls. Bailey comes over and she updates them about what Korey said about Olivia. So basically her chances are still good. She's still in the running. She said that if it came down to it, she still want Korey over Jeremy. Okay, she still want Korey over Jeremy. If both of them came to her and say, "Hey, I want to be with you," she's still gonna choose Korey. Her only issue to not be with Korey is understanding where he is with Olivia. That's what she's afraid of. And I'm like, girl, if you only knew anything, you ain't even got nothing to worry about, Miss Mama's girl. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Alana tells her that she will never. She says she will never get Korey. Oh yeah, Elena tells her that you will never get Korey competing with Olivia. I said like hell. What you think she doing now? What you mean? You'll never get Korey by competing with a girl. That's what we do. Girl, I think she damn near got him now. The way Olivia running around the house frantic as hell. I feel like Olivia running around that house and frantic because she tried to save her position. Olivia ain't running around that house frantic because she really falling for Korey. Girl, all of that is fake. Period. And I hope she gets sent home, because you should have never played Giovanni, and then he ended up getting put out the house. So now you can get that. You can go home and catch the Greyhound, and you can FaceTime him at the house, and y'all can talk about the show, ma'am. Anyway, Cash and Charlie. Okay, this is the part we want to talk about. So Cash and Charlie. Okay, he says that he took a step back because he was on cloud 9. Okay, and he had to come back to reality. Okay, so basically he felt like he was doing too much in the beginning. He's feeling like he was being played, especially seeing how much she literally came to this man every single day, talking to this man about another man. How many of y'all want your man coming to you, talking to you every single day about another woman? Don't nobody want that, right? So he says he didn't want to be too open, so he decided to kind of like shelter himself so that he wouldn't get his feelings hurt, right? So then Cash tells him, I don't think that that's the right thing to do. Like, I don't think that you should really like shelter your feelings, because it's not going to be a healthy way to move forward in a relationship. You right, Cash. You right. But didn't your ass say that's exactly how you is, and that's how you was doing, and that's what you was all about when you came onto the show? Wasn't that an issue for Cinco himself? Even though that could have been an excuse on his part, he probably used your words against you, another form of manipulation, ma'am. Okay, but you about that life all day long, Miss Mother. Okay, so I felt the way. I ain't like that. Don't tell him that, girl. And you ain't even giving him no full reason to open up to you, and you over here pretty much playing this man because you over here playing the fist and brought this damn man over. Imagine somebody bringing you over from another state or something to be with them, and then they leave the damn house to go and tell somebody else to chase after me. Bitch, then run. Go over there. You know what? You could have left me over here in my state, in my house. I was comfortable. I was good where I was, ma'am. If that's where you want to be, then go over there. Okay, so I felt like she was wrong. All right. As much as I like me some Cash, she was wrong. All right, she tells him he isn't being sensitive to her situation. I said, notice BIT. Did y'all hear? She said, I don't think you are being sensitive to my situation with Cinco. BIT. Who the fuck? I can't. Cinco wasn't even being sensitive to your situation with Cinco. How dare you? That's how I feel it. How dare you bring this man over here? Okay, and y'all, I have to say, because y'all know I was not going crazy for Charlie, but I gotta call a thing a thing. How dare you bring this man over and then say that he's not being sensitive to your situation with another? I wish Charlie would have stood up and said, like, I wish he would have said, fuck that nigga. Like, what? Excuse me? Not being sensitive. You not being sensitive to my feelings that you brought me over here, having me think that we actually have a connection. And then you wholeheartedly pursuing a whole nother dude, causing yourself to be in another throuple, causing yourself these mental emotions and shit that you're going through that you don't even have to cause yourself. Like, I didn't like that. I feel like that was extremely disrespectful of her to do. And at that point, I would not have been mad if Charlie would have said, I'm good, I'm straight on it. Now I'm straight on it. I'm going to head out. I would not have been mad. The audacity. I can't get past that. What else? What did she say? She's demanding him to tell her what he wants, it to be clear. She is being, oh yeah, I said she's being so unfair to him. I just felt like that was completely unfair. I felt like that was wholeheartedly selfish. I felt like that was a sign of manipulation in a sense. I felt like he sat you down to express to you his feelings and how he's been feeling and where he's been coming from. And instead of you hearing him out and listening to what it is he had to say, you turned that conversation back onto you and how he wasn't sensitive to your situation about another dude. Are you serious? Wow. I mean, I had to read accordingly because listen to me. I've been gathering Miss Trina ever since the Cinco situation. So when Cash do something wrong, I'm going to have to collect her. And I felt like she was wrong in that sense. What else? I feel like Cash just wants things her way. It's my way and I want it now. And I don't like that. All right. What else? She wants him, I guess, to show her that he's who she wants or something like that. And I'm like, but I don't think there's been a time where he hasn't been showing you that in his defense. I really don't. I don't think there's been a time that he hasn't been showing you that you are indeed the person that he wants. All he did was go out on some dates with the girls. And here's the gag. The man isn't even willing to move forward with those ladies without even figuring things out with you because he said he's a person that doesn't give up on things quickly. Wow. So I just did not like that at all. I feel like Cash was out of line. And I feel like when they try to talk about it again at a later time, she's probably going to cut him off. And she's probably going to, I don't know, act like a baby again. Who knows? Or I don't know, because it sounds like she said we don't have to finish this conversation. So he probably going to tell her, I'm good. I'm not going to move forward with this. And that's probably why she's going to say we don't have to have this conversation. And if Cash feels like she played herself, I feel like you did. Okay? You can't say he played you. I feel like you played yourself. Because if Cinco was who you wanted, that's who you should have went to. All that talking you did, talking to this man about another woman, all that extraness that you did, you should have just picked Cinco. And she wanted to save Cinco. She did. She wanted to save Cinco. All right. But I think it was Olivia that was vowing to just save Will. So, you know, Trina and Cash wanted to save Cinco. I think even Shannon may have, but I think she was thinking about the betrayal from Kira. So that's why she was like, oh, we haven't even, we're not sure if the decision is final. We don't know. So they had to go back to the drawing board. I'm still pissed off about that. I hate to say it, I wish they would have kept Cinco though, because I'm tired. I wanted one of them to go, Will or Kira. But we're going to see how this play out because they have one black man coming into the house. Another white guy. I doubt if he's interested in Cash. If he is, I doubt if Cash is interested in him. And then you have this black man that's very handsome and she may be interested in him. She may not. Concerned about that. He may want Trina. He may not even want her, or he may want Olivia. Who knows? That's gonna be interesting, but I hate that they bring in 3 new ladies, but y'all only bring in 2 new guys. CBS producers, y'all need to get y'all shit together. I don't know what y'all over there doing and who's the person scouting through Instagram and social media to find people, but I don't like it. I don't. It's like y'all go off of people that y'all may think, like, I don't know what it is, but I hate it. I hate it. And I feel like you guys are not being fair to everyone. You're not being fair to everyone by way of race. And you're also not being fair to everyone by way of the amount of people that's in the damn house. So I definitely feel a way about that. Y'all need to do better for season 4 because we here. We really ain't going nowhere. We just requiring y'all to do a bit better. Okay, y'all need to step it up every year. Do a bit better. Okay. So I just had to, I had to let y'all know my thoughts on that. I appreciate all of you guys that are in the chat. I got over 300 people in the chat, but I only got 50 likes. What? I done gave y'all good content. I've been coming back giving y'all more. I've been giving y'all lives and stuff. Okay? I've been giving to y'all, and y'all ain't even hitting the like button. I can't even get a lucky like. I can't even get a thumb. Wow. Just hit a little press. It don't cost nothing. It don't just just hit the little press. That's it. It don't cost a whole lot at all. Oh, Love Island UK. I'm so far behind from that. I've never even seen the show, the Love Island UK, to be able to see that. You mean you need to review it, T Goddess. Get it. I hope I said it right. T, you review it. You need to review it. You review Love Island UK. I was so happy to see Will and Trina interact. Those are my 2 favorite people. Lenny, you always come over here with an opposing view. I see you with my good eye. I see you. Yes. Thank you, Adana, or is it Adana? Thank you. Just give me a little likey like, okay? I got y'all hanging out for the night. Just give me a little likey like. But you know what? I just saw a comment I wanted to respond to. Love Island UK is messy. You know what's interesting? I do believe UK has some good TV because I believe Married at First Sight UK, I think that was UK. No, maybe that's Australia. It's probably Australia. Usually the shows that do not be in the US be so good. They be so entertaining because I think it was Married at First Sight Australia because that show was a fool. Now y'all make me want to check out UK. Let me see what else. Cash can pack her bag. She played herself out of the game. Olivia won't stay and pretending with Korey. I do believe that Olivia is pretending with Korey. As far as Cash playing herself, we gonna see. Possibly, possibly. She probably did. We don't know. We don't know. I hope not. Somebody made a good point on my page. I believe they wrote in the comments. They were like, I think they're going to try and keep Cash on the show as long as they can. But ultimately, she's probably not going to win. And I feel like they probably will. They probably will keep her to retain the audience as long as they can. And then when it really gets down to the wire to where they don't really care for real, they, she may not make it. Unfortunately, we wanted another do-over like we got last season, but it don't look like we gonna really get it. I don't know. Unless some things turn around, but they also not giving the girls enough options for real. Like you bring in 2 guys. And it's like, I can't, because y'all not challenging the ladies for real. The ladies that's already in the throuple. I want more challenging coming their way or something. And like last season, we got to see Mackenzie. I think Mackenzie ended up leaving the house. I think it was, and then Connor ended up staying, even though they ended up going back to each other after the show. Kira and Will give me Connor and Mackenzie vibes. And that's why I kind of want Will to just like go. I thought I saw something about casting. Where is that? Somebody said something about casting. Dang it, I lost him. Oh, well. Yeah, but just know that I'm not a fan of how they're doing the casting and stuff this year. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't like how they doing the whole process and how they bringing people in. It's killing me softly, for sure. I honestly felt like Charlie wasn't a match for her. She should have just chose Cinco and been like Will and Kira. But she want to do the tit for tat game, and her not kissing him was a manipulative tactic. I think she probably should have just went with damn Cinco. Because that's where she wanted to be ultimately. And I just think that it's unfair for him to have, but it do make me look at Charlie like you came into the house because you just wanted to get into the damn house. So much so, because I said that in the beginning, like if she already gave you a heads up of her connection about this man in the house, then why would you be okay with it and say you secure and stuff like that? with yourself and then go in the house and then kind of get mad. And I mean, I guess he didn't think it was going to get as real. I think what the thing was for Charlie, in his defense, I feel like it's one thing to have feelings or whatever like that, knowing y'all may have some unresolved issues. But when you come into me every single day talking to me about the problems you have with this dude, everybody ain't trying to hear that. You spending more time talking to me about this man than you're spending time actually getting to know me. Okay, and building something up with me so that you can let that go. If it's giving you so much of a damn headache every day that you got to come talk to me, figure out a way to let that go and allow what we got going on flourish. So that's that. I'm just going through you guys' comments. Woo, because that's really it, guys. That's really all that I have for Love Island. And of course, I'll be back on you know, every night that they do the show. But just know Thursday nights I do a Ooh Ladies First panel. And it's I think this week is going to be on Jay Lee's Corners channel. So I'll be over there. So you guys will not be getting a live video from me on Thursday. You'll get an uploaded video the very next day. And then I'll do the live video on Friday. So I'll do it on Wednesday and Friday, and then we'll repeat the same thing on next week. Okay, so just a quick update, but thank you guys so much for being here. Please hit the like button on your way out. I highly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And also don't forget, check out F-Boy Island if y'all ain't been checking it out. It's really good, but I hate the fact that it's on HBO Max. I wish it was on network television so we could talk our crap on Twitter and stuff like we always do, you know. But you know, you guys go ahead and check it out. I believe they have a episode 1 up on their YouTube page, so you guys can, you know, check it out. See if it's something you want to be into, then come right on back and check out my reviews as well. Okay, yeah, so that's all I got. I'm Jamithatsme. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamithatsme, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.